amazing. It's clash heads again. This is like Chaz Mostert and Cam Waters.
For the first time here for season 3. Davis on pole, Vandergren in second. It's going to be sprint round action here tonight. Let's go racing here at Daytona. It was a good start there from Davis in comparison to Vandergren in behind. Cowan's absolutely bogged it up and already dropped out of the top 3 here as they come down towards turn 1 for the first time. There's biffing and barging between Gallen and Cowan. These guys are still going at it after last season. They survived for this time by though. Through turn 2 and 3 they come. Nice and clean, boys. Keep it up as they come up to...
I love riding. It's a real social thing. There's a great bond between riders.
Every weekend I look forward to getting out there. It's a freedom like no other.
Riding to work is a great way to start the day.
Shannons insure all types of road bikes, not just classics. They offer features riders really want. It's why they're one of Australia's leading motorcycle insurance providers.
Whatever you ride,
Whatever you ride,
Whatever you ride.
ride with Shannon's.
Call 134646 for a quote.
Through turn 1, it was a horrible start from De Bono, who's absolutely bogged it up and gets eaten alive by Dixon and Gowans as they come on through. Through turn 1 they come, and they all spread out around in towards the first sector of the Silverstone circuit. They look all right at the moment. Okay, there's already been a car spun round. That's Jordan Ferguson offline.
Is green at Road Atlanta here as well. Faulkner did get away. De Bono is tucked in as well. Unfortunately, Houghton is on that outside line. De Bono does want to turn it to twos. He's got the job. De Bono's overtaken. Now can he get Ben Faulkner up through turns for 2 and 3? They go round the right-hander, dropping down the hill. Faulkner's out in front. De Bono second. Houghton third. Ratcliffe in fourth. No real dramas going into turn 1.
We've always had a few cars. They're all special. The T-Bird.
Oh, that's mine.
The Combi for when we want to get away. The XR8.
It's going to be a classic.
They're all insured with Shannon's,
We've also got Shannon's home and contents cover.
which helps protect our automotive collectibles, tools and memorabilia in the home and garage. If you're motoring enthusiasts like us, it's got to be
Shannon's.
Shannon's, insurance for motoring enthusiasts. Call 134646 for a quote.
This is amazing. It's clash heads again. This is like Chaz Mostert and Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down the hill. Sam Noble wants to slip on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble bottle right now because I'll tell you what. what, Bruce Tanak and Jamie Dyke just absolutely drove away from us. Hayden trying to go around the outside. This is where he could have just sent it up the inside, but he hasn't committed, which is fair enough. It's very scary out there, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see if we get a good run. Dodds just absolutely think about it. It's a really nice move. Blake Delaney had to move out of the way.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us for round 3 of the MOZA Racing SFL Championship, round 3 from the Hockenheimring. I'm JP, and as you briefly heard there, was Steve Sinkovic in the background talking there as well. Steve's going to come along for the ride once more here, so much appreciated for that one. Let's check the scores on the doors at this moment in time. Currently, as they stand at the moment, in the AMS, it is Cam Hardwick out in front on 220 points. Andy Cowan in behind on 184 with Dean Sinkovic, believe it or not, sat in third place on 164. Kev Wakefield on 160 with Nick Schmullenberg in fifth place. And then you got Bradley Mays, Andrew Proctor, Kurt Heath, Greg Johnson, and Adam Richards, Troy Dooley, Brad Anderson, Brent Wassell, Justin Clayton, Jack Anderson, and Andrew Martin. In the Pro-Ams, it's Jamie Davis leading away on 300 points with Jason Depp in behind, Shane Ratcliffe, Thomas Cena, Nathan Verney, Matt Foe, Bradley Hudson, Callum Rossender, Tyler Sheaf, Josh King, Mitch Noble there as well. The other Schlallenberg behind that, Stephen Lawrence, Keegan Caldwell, Matthew Gerard, Callum Hodgkinson, Sean Bonici, and Brandon Levin. In the pro standings, Marcus Watson leading the way. He's tied up front with Carl Ridley, then Dougie Gowan's in behind him, Sam Katkazinos, Nick Martin, Joshua Horton, Ben Brook, Alan Dawson, Dylan DeBono, Darren Fahey, Danny Davison, Ethan Cale, Zach Barton, Lewis Bolger, Tom Donahue, Ray Oliver, and Ryan Miller in behind that one. It's going to be very, very interesting here as well. But let's welcome in Steve into the booth. Steve, welcome in, bud. How are you?
I am sensational, mate. Flat out at work, flat out in here, and loving every minute of it. And really looking forward to tonight, Hockenheim. With the Super Formula Lights and these boys out there, the talented bunch that they are going to put on some spectacular racing. This is a really cool track, one of my favourite tracks. I think it's got some real good corners and some real good aspects to it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing as well. Matty Gerard, your voice has a slight echo, JP. Okay, let me know if that's... Yeah, let me know.
It could have been me talking in the background over the top of you while you were doing the intro.
Let me know if it's still there and see how we get on here as well. We are into qualifying at the moment as well, so we will have 15 minutes of qualifying for these guys to go and have a good old run around and see who can get near pole position. Hockenheimring's, it's not everybody's favourite circuit here, Steve, and I don't know if it's going to be one of these circuits that people enjoy.
Yeah, well, Loretti's saying that Mr. Fahey reckons it's a great track and he loves it, so we'll see how he goes. Mate, I really don't know what to expect tonight. I really don't know. It's. I think with the volume of cars and the level of drivers out there, it's just going to be intense all the way through, mate. Before we know it, the race will be over.
Yeah, definitely on that one. We do have 2 races lined up for you, a 20 and a 40 with a top 10 reverse for the 40-minute race as well. It's been an interesting season so far. We can bring you up to schedule why these guys are racing around at this moment in time. And as you can see, we're off to Detroit next week. Mount Panorama for the 1-hour race, then off to Oschersleben, Alton Park without Britain, Sandown, and then we finish off the season at Phillip Island. So some great tracks coming up here. We've already done Fuji, we've already done Portland, and they were quite interesting in their own right. So I'm going to look forward to seeing how this one goes here as well. It's going to be tight, it's going to be twisty, it's going to be somewhat chaotic at times. Now, we have changed the colours of the Pro-Ams on the left-hand side. They are now that lovely light blue colour. So the gold are pros, Pro-Ams are blue, and then the Ams will be silver as per normal. So keep an eye out on them ones, and you will know where your favourite driver is here as well. Steve, you driven Hockenheim? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I do. I like it. I think it's one of the tracks I'm a bit better at. There's not a lot of tracks that I'm good at. I just poo or better. just because I'm a crap driver. But yeah, I do like it. I think it's got some great characteristics. This part we're seeing right now has got a real challenge, getting it right, getting the car rotated, and into the final few corners. So mate, it's really cool. It's just got things like you're coming up to the section where it comes into like a bit of a baseball stadium sort of thing, where there's a crowd all the way around you again, and it's got I just think it's cool. There's very challenging, and it looks a lot easier than it actually is. It's quite a hard track to get absolutely spot on.
Yeah, Marcus Watson leading the way on a 1:29.971. He's got some greens on the board. He's basically offset that with the yellow in sectors 2. He goes over the line. He's going to make an improvement again here as well. 1:29.936.
Davidson.
What about Danny Davidson? He's going to come over the line as well. He's going to take pole on the 29.917. I've got a funny feeling this is just going to swap backwards and forwards constantly here until what time it starts to settle down right towards the end.
We're going to be yo-yo here, mate. It's going to be up and down. There's guys out there, which some of them we really don't know how good they are at this point. We're still getting to know them a bit, like Lewis Barger. But how would you pronounce that?
I said Belgier, but I haven't been told any different. So there we go.
Yeah, we'll wait till he tells us off. But yeah, Belgier sounds about right. He's been in the top 10, so he's showing some early pace. Hutto is actually looking really good, sitting there at 8th at the moment. And we've got drivers that are down the middle of the pack that are still haven't set some times. Clayton, Martin, Horton, Schmallenberg, Fahey and Schmallenberg, Fahey and Horton. We know both got some decent pace on them, so maybe a little bit early for them to get a rock and roll time. We've got 10 minutes left and counting.
Yeah, we have. We'll see how these guys get on here as well. Nick Schmallenberg, they're sitting in 4th in the AMS, 21st overall. All the names on the left-hand side you can see there as well. Pro-led top 7. Then a Pro-Am with Zach Barton in the pros. Josh Horton's coming up over the line as well. He's gone and popped it up into 3rd. He made an improvement. Marcus Watson did as well, but so did Danny Davidson once more. Lots of improvements coming on the board.
Up there.
Yeah, lots of improvements coming in at the moment. It's basically going to keep going like this all the way through. Callum Rossender as well has also made an improvement. He's made an improvement on his time, not on his position. Cowan there not doing so well. Kev Wakefield in the AM fight as well. He's going to go over the line. What sort of time is he going to develop on the board? None at the moment. He's got a 1:33.911. Zach Barton moves himself up here. Joshy King's in there. Jamie Davis is in there. Lots of action taking place here, and I got a funny feeling this is just going to be a continual swapping right the way to we get to the end. Mr. Rushworth, good evening. All good evening to you, sir. There as well.
It seems like the boys have got the class splits pretty much on the boil. We're seeing a few people that are struggling with the track, but we've got the pros all at the top end, apart from a couple that are still waiting to do a decent lap, and then the Pro-Ams and the AMs split up quite nicely, actually.
Absolutely. It seems to be quite sort of mixed as they are. Justin Clayton, maybe. We'll see how he gets on here. Currently sitting in 15th, leading the AMs at the moment as well. So this could be quite interesting. And halfway through qualifying, Danny Davidson's got another improvement as he's going over the line. Marcus Watson goes on to pole. What's Davidson going to do? He's improved in first, middle and last. Is he going to jump up? No, 1:29.716. So Watson leading the way. Dylan De Bono's put himself up into 4th place as well.
Yep.
God blimey, this is going to be a continual jump.
It is. We've got 7 minutes left, and they're rocking it. Very, very close times. We're talking like 0.2 to 1/10 to bugger all across these boys.
Yeah, we don't break that second mark till we get down into 9th place with Lewis Beaugier. Then we've got Brad Hudson, Zach Barton, Tim Schmallenberg in behind, Justin Clayton, Noble, Tessario, Sheep, Caldwell, Thomas Cena all there. There's a spinner in the background at the same time there. That's Andy Cowan. Poor old Andrew Cowan has gone off and spun round. What we've got going on now? We've got lots blinking around at the moment. Marcus Watson is on another hot lap. No improvement at the moment in the first and second sector. Can he improve in sector 3? Danny Davidson, again, no improvement for him in 1 and 2. We're starting to settle down a little bit now with times. It's a 4.5 second spread across the whole board on the left there. Steph Piccoli joined the series this week. So Steph taking a run out in the Super Formula Lights.
Yeah, she's actually got a solid time there, sitting about 6th in the AMs. So I think she'll have a good season out there. She's getting better and better every season that we see her out there. Justin Clayton out of the AMs is sitting right up there in 14th place, so putting up some good times. New driver, so any drivers that have done extremely well in the AMs will go up classification after this round.
We'll find out if there's going to be any changes, of course, here. Thomas Sino, who has set the fastest 3rd sector, puts himself in 14th. Good job from him. Nathan Verney, De Bono again. Is he going to be making a move upwards at the moment? No swapping time. What about Mitch Noble? He's taken some good time there. 1:31.93, puts himself up into 7th place here. Lots of times happening. No time on the board for your brother at the moment.
No, I'm not sure what he's doing. He might be having some issues. He has been having a multitude of issues with his PC. I think it might be, I don't think it's an upgrade. I just think it's settings, because he only just bought it before Christmas last year. He's not the most, let's just face it, JP, he's not the most tech-savvy guy out there. He's more akin to a hammer and chisel. Mr. Anderson, evening, mate.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. He's, look, he's old, dude. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, isn't it? Unfortunately, there for Dean. Mr. Anderson, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Thank you so much for that one. Josh Horton has got a fastest at 1st and 2nd sector. Is he going to go and put it up here? What is he going to be able to do for Mr. Horton? Nothing. Stays where he is. Schmallenberg.
Purple 3rd sector.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely flying at the moment. Keegan Caldwell, Nathan Verney, Thomas Cena, Brad Hudson. All of these places there that people are going to improve. They will be moving up little bits. Thomas Cena puts himself up 1 place into that position. What about Nathan Verney? Sets his fastest time, doesn't move forward though. And now we're coming into the business end with about 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, you'd want to be out doing your warm-up lap at the moment you're out lap, because this will shut off exactly at 15 minutes because it's a split heat. So these boys that are out there want to come across the finish line in the next minute or so, because otherwise they won't make another lap.
Yeah, we'll see who can get over the line, who will get done here and who's not going to get done. We'll keep an eye on it and see how they all get on.
On greens.
He's on greens because this is his first time, I believe. Oh, no,
this is true.
Second time through the timing tower. What's Dean going to do? He's 7 seconds back from the leader at the moment. That must have been an off track for Dean. He's got 4 already. So unfortunately for him, it doesn't look like he's going to make an improvement. He's got to try again for this final time. Danny Davidson's got a green as well in that middle, puts himself into second, 29.744. Fahey moves up with his fastest time as well. So there's a couple of people. He is slowly improving. Thomas Cena again down in 16th here. Steve making improvements as he's going up over the line.
Yep, this is it. Whoever's out there now will be doing it. Otherwise, they're going to miss it. We have 2 and a bit minutes left.
Yeah, Andrew Proctor's coming around the last couple of corners. Through curve he goes. Over the line for Proctor. Is he going to make an improvement on that time at the moment? He's got 2.2. There's a spinner in the back. I think that may have been Noble. He does make an improvement on his time. Stays in 27th, though, at this moment. So he's not really gone anywhere. A few others. Zach Barton making an improvement in 17th. He jumps up to 14th. Cam Hardwick in 25th. Now we've established he's an AM. He's just lost that place to Andrew Cowan. Dean Sinkovic making an improvement again. But can he keep it on the circuit this time?
This is the key question when it comes to Dean.
Yeah, Steph Piccoli, I'm quicker than I was expecting. You go, girl. Ethan Cale coming over the line as well. 1:34.12, his fastest time. 1:32.42, improvement on his time, not on position.
Tesserero, all greens.
Yeah, Darren Fahey again, no improvement for him. Nick Martin, he's going to make an improvement as he does, but he doesn't jump up position. It shows how close they are.
1 minute to go.
All of these people that are making improvements, Steve, and yet none of them are moving position.
Yeah, I know. it's marginal, isn't it? They got the greens, but I thought Dougie Gowans just moved one step ahead of Dylan DeBono. Slightest change, but it's looking very fast out there, very fast.
Yeah, let's
what
see
do we got? 35. We're up to 11th place is 1 second.
Carl Ridley. He jumps up into third for Carl Ridley. What about Hardwick in 26th? He's coming around the final corner now, goes over the line as well. Is he going to make an improvement? He's got a long jump to Justin Clayton. I can tell you that much. Hardwick goes up. He does move up, but he moves up a few positions. Lewis down in 19th at the moment. He's going to be coming. Is he going to stay where he is? He does. Jamie Davis in 18th. He's going to look. Wow. Davis has jumped himself up into 11th.
Cutting off. Oh, Dean was on 3 greens and he ran out of time. So there was a few boys that just got cut off then. But, mate, this is going to be a cracker.
Yeah. Right, let's bring up the grid there. Danny Davidson is in first with Marcus Watson sitting in second. Carl Ridley in third with Josh Horton fourth and Dougie Gowans fifth. Then we've got Dylan DeBono, Darren Fahey. Mitch Noble leads the Pro-Ams with Ethan Cowell alongside there with Brad Hudson and Jamie Davis and Tim Schmollenberg in beside that one. Then we've got Alan Dawson, Jason Depp, Justin Clayton leading the AMs, and Thomas Cena, Zach Barton, Matt Tesseria, Louis Bolger, Nick Martin, Josh King, Keegan Caldwell, Tyler Sheaf, and Nathan Verney rounding out the 24. Cam Hardwick, Andrew Cowan, Callum Rossender, Andrew Proctor, Matthew Foe, Kevin Wakefield, Kurt Heath, Nick Schmallenberg, Bradley Mays, Steph Piccoli, Dean Sinkovic, and Shane Ratcliffe. And then I think we've got a few more in behind that with Jack Anderson, Sam Katkazinos, and then we've got RC in that one as well. I'm just going to write some things down that I want to make changes to. Dude, there's always something. There is literally
there is. I was about to take a screenshot for you.
No, I already know. I've got it already. Still making changes as we go along to the new timing tower guys as well. So do please bear with us. I promise you it will be all sorted out. My list is forever growing on things I want to get changed. So
yeah. It's looking good. It's looking very nice, mate. Very nice, very crisp. And I hope the viewers appreciate it. We're just trying to make it that little bit special so you can read the times, read the names a bit easier. I think it's looking really good. We are down to the last minute of the boys out there, mate. So we ready for something special? Look at all the cars around the corner. I've got my camera on Jason Depp in 14th place, which is a little bit behind the a little bit forward of the halfway mark. We have 38 drivers out on grid tonight. And split has been very, very, very close to Pro-Am and AMs. A few people, I think, just not getting in early enough to get a good enough time.
Hello, lads. Up impression for JP. So I think he's trying to do an impression of me. Got a long way to go there, mate. Keep trying. Bless you. You have to send me a sound recording of what you sounded like saying it, because that would be quite funny. So there we go. I think we're going to have 38, possibly, maybe 36, depending if Jack Anderson and Sam are getting, whether or not they're getting out there at the moment as well. There's going to be, as far as I'm aware,
are they having pit lane starts?
No rain at the moment, so we've got no rain on the board. So we'll see how these guys get on. I'm just going to write something else down in the process. As well, but should be green very, very shortly. As you can see, we're all the way round the corner. Shane Ratcliffe is the last one. What can Shane actually see from where he is? Nothing. So there we go. On board now, we're going to go with Danny Davidson. Ladies and gentlemen, race 1 is free for 5. Guess what? It's now green here as well. And once more, we are kicking off this race. Danny Davidson goes into the lead straight away. Marcus Watson, Carl Ridley tucked in behind that. Dougie Gowans, there's been an incident at the back as well. Ethan Cale, Mitch Nail, there's loads of other incidents going on there as well. There were some big old crashes further back at this moment in time. Everybody else trying to make it through, but there's lots of incidents there, Steve. We're going to have a look back at that one, but there is a lot to go through here. Noble. Whether or not we're going to have a safety car this early on, because there was a big old collision at the back. I can tell you that much. I do wonder whether or not Mark Cochrane's out on track. Danny Davidson's there. Oh, Danny's gone and spun as well.
Oh, he spun it on the cold tyres. We are not... Jesus, his re-entry was shocking. Oh, that was dangerous. We have got no safety car. Both cars are cleared to tow.
Oh, my God. Danny Davidson went off there and just came straight back onto the track. Nearly took the nose of 3 other people. You can see in front, Hudson and Davis are running side by side. Davis still not got his new livery on at this moment in time. Marcus Watson is still under pressure from Carl Ridley. Then we got a second back to De Bono. Horton and Fahey, they're running side by side. Horton's got that inside line at the moment. He's got Dougie Gowans in behind him. Watch that curb. I've spun on that curb before, but then again, I'm rubbish. So there we go. But Dougie Gowans.
Side by side.
Oh, Gowans and Horton now.
Very close.
Give him room to come back on. They are still running side by side at the moment. Horton and Gowans there coming into turn number 1. Oh, big old dose of Tinternet. And Dougie Gowans got a little bit of a jump there as well, but that was absolutely chaotic. You can see behind, they're 3 and 4 wide.
Yeah, they're still going. Only 4 wide. They're going crazy. That's Jason Depp in there with those boys. He's in the velocity vehicle, and they're going, oh, geez, they're nearly clipping each other's nose. They've got to be a bit more careful, these lads.
Yeah, these are cars that do break. And once they break, that's it. You are knackered. And at the moment, Schmallenberg alongside Alan Dawson at the moment, 2 by 2 by 2, Noah's Ark style. They're just not animals. Well, they are, but they're a different type here. You can see on the inside there is lots of steel kicking off, coming into the hairpin. Now away he goes. Schmallenberg cannot get the exit out. And now at the moment, he's still got Dawson in front of him, but they're still running 2 by 2 further back. Bogier in there, Thomasina, Clayton's all in here as well. Lots of carnage and action, and we've not even had a chance to look back at the chaotic start. Oh, there's a crash.
One of the Riot boys has gone round out on Dawson and got smacked right in there. I was about to say these boys in the mid-pack onwards haven't gone into a line behind each other. They've all been sitting 2-3 cars wide, and it's been very messy.
Yeah, you can see there, poor old Alan Dawson's just gone round. Marcus Watson leads the way. Jason Depp and Bogier are just swapping places at the moment. Bogier's trying to go through. He has gone through on Depp at the moment. Joshy King's had an incident all at the same time. Lots of things have gone on here once again. Danny Davidson's gone round. Obviously, we saw that one live. Let's try and pick up on some of the stuff that went on at the beginning. This is Ethan Cale taking flight, I believe. Oh, doesn't
just hooked. Doesn't fit 3 cars around that corner.
Oh, it was Mitch Noble.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Was that Noble has run into him, or?
Noble's on the right hand side. He's there on the inside. Oh, he bounces the curb.
Oh, yeah. The boys are going to watch those curbs. Oh,
wow.
Oh, that was one guy sent straight into the pit lane. So it was 3 cars involved then.
Who was that went straight over in the air?
Oh, I got sent to the Netherlands, to the dark zone.
Oh, 25, I think it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh, look at that. Straight into the nether zone.
That's Matt Tesseriro.
That's Matt Tesseriro. Whoa.
Mate, he didn't even show up that he crashed. He just went straight back into pit lane. Over the barrier he went.
He's he's picking up the pieces of his car. The crew don't even need to get to it.
No,
that was pretty spectacular.
Over. Watch this, bang, up he goes, over he goes, and before we know it, we're back in pit lane. Yeah, that was absolutely bonkers at the beginning there. Darren Fahey now has got Dylan De Bono in front of him. Josh Horton tucked him right behind there. You see these guys continuing to fight. Let's go Team Apex. Well, unfortunately, it was Mitchy Noble who started that.
076. Danny Davidson for that re-entry. He's got himself a drive-through.
I am not surprised.
Yeah, that was hairy, man. That was lucky it wasn't the whole rest of the field being piled up behind him.
Horton's just
but,
going past
you know
it.
why he's done it, yeah? Because the field is so compact and so big. When you do go off track, and if you wait for all of them to go past, you could end up at the back of the grid and lose all of it. So he's taken the punt, but unfortunately it was the wrong punt.
Yeah, this is him in the front here as well. He don't think he gets hit. He just goes in too fast. This is the rejoin we're talking about. He gets the car stopped and then just drives straight. Oh, my God.
Ooh. See, he should have driven along the blue line and then faded in, not gone straight in. If he'd done that, he probably would have been all right.
Yeah, I agree. I think if he'd had just driven up the left-hand side of the racetrack, he would have been okay there.
And just faded in.
Yeah. But I think, unfortunately, because he just dived across the nose there, it just all went a bit wrong. On the nose of Fahey we go. He's got Horton in front. We've got Gowans in behind us, of course, who's a champion in his own right. In the GR86, this is Dougie Gowans. We will get that back up and running once more. I do apologise for last week's problems, but there wasn't a whole lot I could do about it there as well. Schmallenberg, Caldwell, Cena, Clayton all mixing it up as well. Different time zones, Steve. We couldn't just quite get a time together.
Mitchy Noble's got himself a drive-through for his incident, so he's got instant responsibility for that, so he'll be going for a drive-through not too long from now.
Oh, Caldwell!
Oh, what was that? Two different race lines. That was like they were in two different dimensions, seriously.
Oh, man, they nearly lost each other.
Yeah, they did not hit.
No, we're going to be going 3 wide, I think, near enough here. Well, 2.5, 2 1/5, maybe on that one. You can see there's a big old run round the outside. Clayton's in there at the moment. He's trying to go round the outside. He does get Thomasina. I think Justin Clayton may need a little bit of a reprogram as to where he actually is in classes here, because he's mixing it up in with Caldwell. Caldwell's mixing it up with Schmallenberg. Davis is trying to escape. Fahey, Horton, they're running well there. Oh, big old snap for Dylan
De Bono's just gone. Oh, my God! De Bono's just gone off on the bottom screen and shot straight back on. I don't know if he had control or not, or whether he just got thrown back on, and straight in the front of Dougie Gowans.
Wow.
Whew, that was close.
Bono held on there, but very, very dodgy on that one. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner, that's the Schmallenberg-Davis mix going on just in behind these guys. Lots of action taking place at the moment. Still see it. Boger and Foe are running. Ratcliffe's there. Boger's just lost a position to Mays. Lots of things gone on in the process. If I showed you everything, we would literally just be here on a replay broadcast. But Dylan De Bono with Fahey. Where are you going to go? Fahey's got Horton in front of him at the moment. He's gone to the right-hand side. Is he going to go there as well? Is he going to hold on? Let's take a look and see. There is Horton. There's his nose. He's going to come and dive it in late. There he is in that Vermilion Motorsports through the right-hander. We make it. Oh, Horton's got round.
Oh, he's rotated. Oh, how lucky was Fahey. Oh, that was so lucky he wasn't following directly behind him. He just would have spun right into him.
He got hit by De Bono.
He got what?
Horton got hit by De Bono. De Bono's lost
tagged,
his nose.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh. So Fahey's missed the action. And so who's that behind Fahey? Dougie Gowans got through as well. And then De Bono and Horton got collided together.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit of action again, peeps. Is there anyone out there, viewers, that you want to see and see how they're going out there? I'm going to go down to Bradley Mays, Nick Martin, Shane Ratcliffe.
Yeah, we're on board in that gap in the middle with depth there. Mays, Martin, Ratcliffe. Well, Ratcliffe was, and Danny Davidson's in that. So we're trying to pick up on there. A bit confusing seeing the different liveries on your screen, Sinker. Have you got trading paints running, Sinker?
Yeah, I do.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll refresh it.
We'll give them both a little bit of a refresh, so everybody will turn white a minute here, guys, but we just want to make sure that you're matching up here. So we'll see how they all get on and come back to us. And then we'll pick a car and go on it together. But Jason Depp currently in behind Thomasino, Schmallenberg there as well. as these continue to run side by side, coming into Spitzkare now. You're going to expect a car coming up. Very, very... Oh, Depp. Oh, Depp. Went in far too deep. Didn't make it there.
Yep.
Oh, you're lucky. He got away with that one. Schmallenberg managed to escape. Clayton's now making a move up the road. Depp's on the defense. He's going to lose that place to Thomas Cena. Cena's in behind him in that red. Verney's there, still in his brightly coloured machine. Up 13 places, mind you. Here's Nathan Verney. Keegan Caldwell up 16 places at the moment. Great job from him.
Some cracking work by Caldwell. We've haven't seen him drive this well for a while. Actually, he's been on a good trajectory, so not too bad. I've got Bradley Mays on my screen at the moment. So if you want to check whenever you're ready, mate.
Yeah, I've got that same
same car. Yeah,
it looks the same car. I think Shane Ratcliffe in the yellow behind, and then we've got Nick Schmallenberg in the yellow behind that. So I think we're all matching up now.
Glory.
Yeah, we'll blame Steve. Steve's fault. That's fine. Nathan Verney and Thomas Cena. Still, yeah,
I'm
mate.
the amateur here.
Hey, look, what can I say? You know what I mean? So there we go. I've got no words. No words. I'm not gonna say anything. But the fact he is. Shh, don't tell anyone. As these guys now, Depp's in there. Depp's in there again. He's alongside Thomas Cena coming down into Spitzkare. He's on that left-hand side. There is Depp. There is Cena. How are we going to make this work? We're going to allow Depp to go through. There's a spinner in front of us, mind you. Tim Schmallenberg has just gone round, unfortunately for him.
Gone right around.
He's had to drop all the way back to the back. Jamie Davis, Bolger's had the problem. Cena's had issues. It's all kicking off, and it's still kicking off now. Thomas Cena still putting up that fight. You can see in that bottom right-hand corner, that Bradley Mays battle. Is that Danny Davidson coming through the field? No, he's not. He's in.
Danny Davidson has got himself another drive-through.
Oh, what for now?
I'm not sure. It must have been something we missed. I was just about to check the iRacing chat, but I can't at the moment.
Let me see if I can get some messages here.
But he's got himself a drive-through. He's having an incident-packed first stint, that's for sure. At the moment, we have got 7 minutes left, viewers. Let us know who you're following, who you're supporting, who you want to see. At the moment, for the reverse top 10, we've got Nathan Varney and Thomas Cena on the front row, Jason Depp and Justin Clayton second row. So it's going to be a bit of a cracker there too.
Yeah, these guys here on board now with Varney. On that brightly coloured wing we go. Tucked in right behind Thomas Cena. We're going to use this run down into Spitzkare. Are we going to get it right here? That's going to be the question. Is Varney going to pull him in? Is he going to make the move? Is he going to make the dive? He's going to have to be a long old one if he was. He didn't make that move this time around for Nathan Varney. Now moving forward again, still carrying on, tucked in right behind at the moment. Keegan Caldwell, we're going to look further up at the moment. He's got his own battle going on, and that is Justin Clayton from the AMS, tucked in behind him. I think there might be an upgrade for Mr. Clayton.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you're right on the money there, JP. He showed some really good pace. He's actually fast. His last lap, he was actually 4/10 faster than Keegan himself. So, and also his fastest lap is about 2/10 faster than Keegan too. So, I think there's a pattern showing up.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 2 seconds here. Just got trying to tie some things up with
Mark Watson. Has just set the fastest lap with a 1:29.853. He's the first of the drivers in race pace to hit under the 1:30s. Kyle Ridley is a couple of tenths behind him, nearly 3. And Darren Fahey sitting, he is actually the second fastest at the moment with a 1:30.077. So showing some good pace, Fahey. We did hear we love this track.
I'm just going to try and deal with something with RC. They've got
Clayton
a problem.
On Keegan.
Oh, side by side. Clayton's on the outside. Keegan's on the inside. They're going to run it out now. The green and black of Caldwell. Then the multicolored behind of Clayton. They're going to be running side by side, coming into Mercedes now as well. On the hard, on the brakes. Clayton's going to have that inside line. Caldwell's going to go and sweep round the outside. Says, not this time, young man. I've got this. You have not. As he carries on once more and takes the lead.
Yes, Marcus has got he's got some good pace out there. He's actually now it's the same as everyone else, I guess. At the end of the day, if you can get some clean air and get some pace out there, you can really start to dominate it. So like I see in other series, the drivers that are always the fastest when they're in the bunches and the pack racing, without the clean air, it's not that easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you got to confine him a little bit.
So keep an eye out here. Oh, stay where you are. Stay where you are. I think that was Dylan DeBono, just been overtaken by Keegan Caldwell. I think there was a slowdown involved for DeBono. Has he still got his nose? No, he hasn't. He still hasn't got his nose on that car for Dylan DeBono, so he didn't go in and make the change. Still, you can see he's got no bottom wing here. I'll be interested to know what the camera looks like from there. Oh, there we are. I'm floating in midair at this moment in time on that one. So,
a little bit.
Yeah, he's got the little down bits, but he hasn't got any of the side that goes on it. So.
Oh, we've got a tower. Stephanie Piccoli is towing at the moment. Well, DeBono is actually... Oh, his last lap was a 32.7. Clayton 131.2. Caldwell 131.2.
Oh, she hit the bump. Oh, she's well out of control. Steph.
It slapped her around. It has. Oh, she's held the brakes. Well done to the girl. Is she...
Oh, she's broke. Look at the rear right.
Actually, she's broken, yeah. She wasn't aware of it until she started moving, and then she's asked for a tow.
Yeah, but is that going to be a tow, safety car tow, or is she just allowed to tow?
No, they're allowed to tow. Yeah. They're allowed to, yep.
Keeping
3.5 minutes to go.
Keeping the safety car off here at this moment in time. These guys continue to fight. There is Dylan DeBono nestled in behind Justin Clayton. Depp's in behind that. Depp's closer than what DeBono is. Depp's going to come at us here. We're going to keep an eye on him. He's going to come and fly. Once more, is he going to come down into turn one? Nope, he doesn't do it this time. What about coming up into turns 3? He's still sat there. He's got to be closer, Mr. Depp, if he thinks about making this move. But at the moment, it doesn't look like he's going to be quite close enough. Through turn 3 they go, going down now onto the Parabolica. Jason Depp here's got an opportunity, Steve. He's just got to make the most of it.
I don't think he realises that Dylan's car is damaged. I think he's thinking to himself, that's Dylan DeBono in front of me. He's a fast lad. What am I going to do? How am I going to pass him? They're in different classes, though, as well, aren't they? Yes, they are. So he's probably thinking to himself, I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit and let Dylan go.
But Caldwell's just up the road. I don't get why he wouldn't. Caldwell is literally in 5th. He's leading the Pro-Ams.
He's got the pace on him, too.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Good evening, hey, JP and Steve. Good evening. Jace, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm out of race 1. So there we go. So
literally 2 seconds slower at the moment than Jason Depp. So Jason's got the pace to do it. So he needs to just make a decision and go for it.
Yeah, just go for it. Literally just go for it there as well. Who have we got on the bottom of this moment in time? Out of race 1, bring on the feature, says Steph. Yeah, we did see you, darling. Just going absolutely thump
got
the
the
wall.
battle down there at the bottom with Bradley Mays, Nick Schmellenberg, and Danny Davidson. Danny Davidson had to go through the pits again for his second drive through. I'm not sure what that was for, but he won't be a happy man with that. But look, that first drive through that we did see, that was
well deserved.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, if he like we said, if he took a shallow line, he probably would have got away with it. But that line was 45 degrees to the track, entering in front.
Yeah. This is why you don't wait. Depp's just lost a place to Cena. I could guarantee Cena's not going to let DeBono wait. Yeah, Jason Depp needed to be far more aggressive. Far more aggressive there.
Did. Let's just have a look at Cena's pace compared to Jason's. Again, that last lap, Jason slowed right down to a 132, matching DeBono's pace. That's why he got smashed past, because Cena did a 130.
Yeah. Oh, Cena's looking to cut back on DeBono. DeBono's big on the defense at the moment. Depp's in there. Verney's in there. This is for the top 10 spot. Of course, Nathan Verney does not want to get held up here. And DeBono, I'm got to be honest, mate, you are a little bit of a cork in the bottle. You are holding people up, but you well deserved. You've got the driving.
3-1 at the bottom. These boys are really testing each other out. Danny Davidson just taking the two boys on the inside line. They were 3 wide at that point. It was pretty. Who was that? Someone said something, and sorry about that. I'll readdress.
Don't know who that
was.
was.
Gowan's swapping. Fahey has got right on the back of Dougie Gowans at the moment.
Oh, here we go. De Bono's going to get swamped here for the final lap of the race. He is going to get swamped. Cena's going to try. Is he now on the moment? Nope, through he goes. We'll keep an eye on Marcus Watson. He's coming through Spitzcare hairpin.
Oh, Maisie's off in the bottom.
Yeah, Maisie's off in the bottom. He's just got to punch at the wall. Oh, they're changing. Somebody else is trying to get Vernie. Ethan Kale. Kale wants that prime spot. He has got that pole position spot going in here, and this is all because they are not clearing De Bono. This is why this is the only conclusion from all of this is all of these cars are put in prison because there was a second between Vernie and Kale. They've now come in between them at the moment, and Dylan De Bono has just blocked them all, and he's done it all legally as well. Marcus Watson coming around.
He's done it smart.
Yeah.
He's a solid driver, man. Even with damage, he's impeccable. But yeah, the Dougie Gowans phase still battling on. That was Thomas Cedar's finally got him. Jason Depp is dropped. No, he's come back.
Yeah, Watson's going to come over the line. He's taken the win in race number 1. Ridley sitting in second, Fahey in third. What's happening here at the moment? Because don't forget, this is the battle for the final podium. Vernie's back in there. Davis is trying to throw his car on the inside. They're all going to continue to fight right the way down to the line. This is for the final position on that prime pole position spot here. Vernie's in there. It looks like Depp's going to come through. De Bono still holding on to the cork. Vernie's got to go. He's got to go quick. They are coming at him. Hoy wants the pole. Hoy wants him. He doesn't get the pole. Vernie holds on. Oh, my God.
That was a bit of fun out there. I'd tell you what, I take my hat off to De Bono. Damaged car, and he's just picking the lines, putting his car in the right positions. And these boys were all there and thereabouts, all had a lot more pace than he did. Seriously, that last lap, De Bono did a 1:33. That's 3 seconds slower than his fastest lap. So he was suffering there big time. And he brought all these boys who were doing 130s, 131s, all the way down to 33s. So he backed them all up nicely.
Excuse me. Yeah, there was literally a run to the line there. That was just absolutely bonkers. Hopefully we'll get this in before he decides it wants to change over on me. But this is where it all started for these boys. You can see now. Oh, you absolute... Choose your words,
they just love it. They just love it.
No,
iRacing, pull your finger out.
Oh, that ending though, dude, was mental.
2-3-5. Bradley Mays has got a post-race penalty for incident responsibility. So that incident that he had with Schmellenberg and who else was up with him back there, I can't remember. He's got himself a 20-point post-race penalty.
Well, there you go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick break to get a drink after that ending as well. Grab yourselves drinks, grab yourselves some popcorn, because if that's race number 1, you don't want to miss race number 2. And as Matty Gerard said, Dylan created a great ending. He did. It was a run all the way down to the line. He drove defensively. But me and Steve will be back shortly. Enjoy for now. All right, guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for not going anywhere there as well. My goal is to not take anyone out. Steph, do you think it's their goal not to take you out? You know what I mean? Just saying. Just putting it out there. But, yeah, action all the way through. De Bono kind of gave us a story at the end there, Steve. He defended like an absolute trooper, and next thing you know, poor old Vernie, who had like 2.5 seconds at one point, has barely got 2.5 attempts.
He's done well, mate. He's done well. He's literally taken 2 to 3 seconds off his own pace. And these boys that were lapping faster than that were just dumbfounded. They just couldn't get around him.
No.
The only one that got around him was, who was it? Cena,
yeah. And he didn't even have a front wing. That's the weirdest thing about that. De Bono didn't even have a front wing on the car. You know, and they were trying to get past him, and they just could not get physically past him as well. And if you're ever going to want a lesson on how to defend, go and have a look back at race number 1. It was absolutely epic there. Courtney Platts, Ridley's done solid. Yeah, he generally does, to be fair. Carl Ridley goes around and does his business there as well. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he gets on with it once more. Let's have a look at the grid when it comes up very, very shortly. And then we will be able to get, reverse top 10 would show you who's on pole position, of course. And that is Nathan Verney. Then Jason Depp in second with Dylan De Bono and Thomas Cena. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we've got Justin Clayton, Keegan Caldwell, Dougie Gowans, Darren Fahey, Carl Ridley, and Marcus Watson. Horton missed out by literally a nose hair of getting that top 10. And Ethan Cale as well was there briefly and then lost it. It was a big old fight. Then we got Jamie Davis, Cam Hardwick, Tyler Sheaf, Tim Schmallenberg, Matthew Foe, Andrew Proctor, Nick Martin, Shane Ratcliffe, Kevin Wakefield, Danny Davidson, Dean Sinkovic, and Andrew Cowan. And then further on is Callum Rossinder, Alan Dawson, Kurt Heath, Brad Hudson, Nick Schmallenberg, Lewis Bolger, Josh King, Tessa Rio, Mitch Noble, Bradley Mays, Zach Barton, and Steph Piccoli there once again. So on that one, I'm just going to write something else down because there's something else I've spotted. This is an ever-growing list of things, but we will get there.
There is.
Yeah,
there is.
We
But
will
it's
get
all
there.
good.
It will be.
It's all good.
Right.
All the gridding up. Gents are getting ready.
Just waiting for a few more to get on to the grid to go. 40 minutes. Going to be an exciting one here. How many safety cars do you reckon? We haven't had any so far. I'm quite surprised, to be fair.
I reckon I'll pick one for this race. I'll pick
One?
one for this race. There's a bit to go on too, mate. There's some fuel strategies to get involved as well.
Yeah. It's really bad. We do all these nice new fancy graphics for the safety car, and we ain't had to use any. I'll tell you one thing, though. This man here on pole position in Nathan Verney from Locked On Lads Racing, well, he's going to be under a whole heap of pressure very, very shortly. And why? That's due to the fact that everybody's going to be coming at him. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and people of all ages. 3, 4, 5. Race 2 is green, green, green. Here once again, Nathan Verney leading away at this moment in time, running down into turn number 1. Behind it is Jason Depp and Dylan De Bono. De Bono's trying to go around the outside of Depp. Verney's trying to escape. Thomas Cena's now going to go and decide, I want to send it 3 wide already. Going into turn number 3. Cena's hard on the brakes. De Bono, is he going to get that stopped? He is. Everybody comes through at this moment in time.
A little bit of contact back.
Yeah, Davis got a little bit of a sniff there. He got his ass slapped on that one. Jamie Davis, he managed to keep it going forward. No real dramas by what I can see. Danny Davidson off the side of the circuit. Twice, in fact, on that one. But Verney's holding on to this lead. De Bono's in there, Cena's in there, and Depp's in there. For Verney, Steve, this could not work out any better because if these guys fight, he can escape.
Yeah, 100%. Andrew Proctor was one that went off as well. He's having a bit of a chat with Race Control 2 at the moment. But, mate, tell you what.
Oh, Davidson's crashed. Oh, my God. Oh, dear.
Oh, Danny Davidson.
That is
Has he
not a
crashed?
good
Has he
look.
been hit?
We'll have to try and find how far back he goes here. Oh, my God, he's still broken. Hold on. I'm going all the way back. Where did this start for Danny Davidson?
Oh, he's tried. Is he going to make it back?
No, he got hit. Oh my God, it's just right back at the beginning. Here we go. Keep an eye on the... Oh!
He's run up the back of someone. Oh.
Danny is having...
that's a shame. That's a shame.
Dude, he's
He was
having
actually
a
lucky.
rotten...
Lucky he's hit nobody else through that because he just shot through that gap like an 8-ball.
Yeah, watch the blue and light blue, dark blue into the back. Over he goes.
Look at this. He's missed.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh, no, he got the front wing.
Yeah, and Mays went up in the air as well. But they,
yeah, I think is that Mays or Wakefield?
I think it was Mays in that one. There was something else that went on as well here, not just with Danny Davidson. There was something with your brother had also gone and done something. What happened just now with Ridley? I don't know. We're trying to find out what went on here. There's Dean. Whoa! Oh, Dean! Oh, Dean!
Oh, airborne!
Poor old Piccoli.
Yeah.
Piccoli did not have a clue about what was coming at her, and it was this rocket. He misses his braking point. He's still... Oh, dearie me. Piccoli's there. Oh, Dean's over the top.
Oh, Piccoli's sitting there like Fernando Alonso waiting for Hockenheimring to fly over the top of him.
Literally. What was that? Unfortunately, that was Sinkovic, Noble, Hudson, Wakefield, Schmallenberg, Proctor, King, Mays, all had their own dramas. Piccoli in there. Davison's crashed again as well. I'm going to try and find what happened to Ridley. Ridley's in pit lane. Sheafy's in pit lane. And Dawson's in pit lane. So bear with me.
Bono's just taking the lead. No, Nathan Varney's taking it back. They're swapping and changing as we speak.
Bernie, defend. You've got to give him a squeeze, son. At the moment, he's got you wrapped out on that outside line.
Yeah.
Coming down into
Spitzker. Touch, that's it.
Yeah, he just needed
everything.
Oh, Bernie! Bernie! Oh, no!
Watson.
No!
Oh, no! Oh, that was so close. Dylan didn't give him much room to re-enter, did he? But that worked out okay. Watson's on the back of him now. Watson's got a sniff. He's going to go for it.
Watson's there.
Under brake.
Yeah, past to Bono is go.
So smooth.
By the end of lap 3, we're already moving up here. Ridley
I'm going to have to start calling him Carlos Sainz, mate, the smooth operator.
This is where some of what happened to Ridley. He got overtaken right at the beginning. Something must have happened, though, because he did lose a chunk of positions after this. Coming up, I think, is it him and Darren Fahey? Because he loses a lot. He's going to go out onto the marbles. Darren Fahey gets him a little bit further down the road. No, I think that's it. I think he just lost positions, went into pit lane. And I think he was just stuck on the outside there and lost a load going into Spitzker. So, unfortunately, there was a lot happening. Vernie now with Watson. Vernie ain't going to want to fight this. This is two different completely classes. He's got to, if he's going to give it a go, though, he's got to get over on him. He's got to get over on him. He didn't get over on him. Watson's got the inside line now. Watson's going to go and hold it all the way down. And Marcus Watson, by the end of, not even at the end of lap 4, has taken all them positions back that he lost by being in the reverse grid and is now back out in front again.
Who took that big dive down the inside? Was that Doug Gowans? Looked like he took 2 cars in one go, then going on the inside line. Oh, the boys are getting out on that AstroTurf. Got to be careful out there.
Yeah, you can see in behind Depencino there fighting. Fahey's in there, Horton and Caldwell. They're continuing to scrap. Caldwell's got KL in. This is a relive on race number 1 here. Watson, Vernie and De Bono. They're also getting grouped back up together, but there's lots of action taking shape all the way through. We got Rossender, Mays and Martin with Wakefield having a battle further down at the same time here. Ethan Cowles in here. He's sat in the middle of this mix at the moment with Caldwell, with Clayton, still continuing there as well with the line of cars.
King's just gone off. Just as I was going to the battle of those boys at the back, Joshy King decided to exit stage left.
Yeah. Oh, he did as well. Oh, he's going to go out, isn't he, onto that curb? Yeah, onto the Astro, hit the bump, round he goes. There goes King, round.
Tell you what, Varney's doing really well. He's got all these boys backed up behind him all the way down to 11th place. So not too bad at all. Here we go. Dylan's just taken him on the inside, and he's got Ducky Gowans pressing a little bit as well. Oh, Gowans nearly got him then.
He's going to get him on the inside here. Dougie Gowans has gone through. Now, this is where Verney's battle really starts at the moment, because in behind that is Jason Depp, and he cannot afford to lose any more in that Pro-Am, because this will be for the lead. And at the moment, he's got to make sure that he can stay there. You can see on the left-hand side, the guys there as well. Bradley Mays has had an incident, but he's got to make sure that he is staying there now. He cannot afford to be losing this time, Nathan Verney. He's lost that lead. He's come back to fourth. He's now got to just stay ahead of Jason Depp, and Depp's going to pressurize him. This is where we're going to find out what Verney is actually made of here. Is he going to be made of steel, or is he going to be made of paper mache? Either way, something's going to happen. And let's find out what he does.
Well, he's got to be smart about it, because he's got that positioning. He's got to get back onto the toe of Dougie. That's where it's critical for him. He gets Dougie to protect him that way. But that's disappearing. Who's disappearing there?
The Bono.
The back marker.
No, the Bono.
Oh.
Dylan De Bono's still going. You can see it on the left-hand side. He's in and out, in and out, in and out here. Unfortunately for him, he's gone again.
Varney's just called that in. He's just disappeared completely now.
Yeah. No, he's back again. Oh, for Dylan.
Oh, he's nearly come back on top of Dougie.
We don't know where he is. Depp and Verney, though. Depp and Verney, side by side, Pro-Am lead. Pro-Am lead.
076 is not getting better. Danny Davidson towed without permission.
Oh.
Yeah.
Verney's there again. Where is De Bono? De Bono's here somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. He's between that red car and the brightly coloured rainbow. He is in there.
Another dimension.
We don't know where. He's in the upside down. There he is. Nope, there he's gone again. It's like an audition for Stranger Things here for Dylan De Bono for that upside down, because he's gone again.
That's it. De Bono's been told to pull into pit lane and fix his internet.
He hit him.
Who hit him?
Verney hit him.
And De Bono's off track. Well, he's appeared right in front of him. That's why he's hit him, because he didn't know where he was. But De Bono's been asked to enter the pits. He's actually requested tow.
Watch Verney and De Bono here. Bang!
Yeah. There's nothing Varney can do about that.
No, you can't get past what you can't see. And unfortunately for Verney there, it was what it was. Now he's got Horton moving in front of him. Verney here's got to pick him up and stick him in your pocket, son. If you're ever going to grow a pair, it's going to be right now, because he's got to go for it. He's got to go. He's got to try and escape from Caldwell. Caldwell's coming at him once more, and he's got to try and get away here. Clayton's in the mix. Fahey's there as well. It's all kicking off still within the classes, but at the moment, Verney's got to go, and he's got to try and show some steel here, Steve. He's got to just motor away if he can.
Oh, 100%. He like you said, he's got to take it to the next level. He's really got to show that he's going to be fighting for a title. This is what he has to do. He has to keep up with these boys and keep the boys behind him.
The three wide further back. That's Clayton. He's got Caldwell, Kale, Cena, Davis, Schmallenberg there. Dylan can't catch a break. Well, we can't help internet issues, but we also can't have him disappearing and reappearing, because Verney was lucky there as well.
We'll have to start calling him Houdini.
Not a bad one.
Bottom screen's got Radcliffe, Mays and Joshy King going for it. Bradley Hudson is having a bit of a... He's up 5 places. But
Clayton's just lost a place to Caldwell. He's going to lose another one. Kale's going to go through. No, he tried to make sure he made turn one, and unfortunately for Clayton, Depp's going to dive underneath him as well.
Teammates there.
Yeah, Verney's now got Caldwell coming at him here. Clayton in with Depp. Cena, Davis, all nestled in here. These two teammates going to try and dominate the circuit. They've got to stay closer than that.
Hole.
Oh, of course he's going to go in the hole. He's like a little M&M. Get in the ball, says Thomasina. You leave him room. He's going to take it away, and he did there. They're almost going to lock wheels on the exit. He's almost wheel locking there with Thomasina and Clayton. He sits back in behind him again here. Well, you called me crash test dummy last night, Sinker, said Andrew Rushford.
Yes, I did. You should have seen the poor bugger, the way his car hit the wall, man. The car just gave him nothing. All it was white light, two 11s all the way to the fence, and he bounced back off this wall like you would not believe. I'm glad you weren't in VR, mate, because that would have been an absolute stinker.
Oh, man. Never mind. Andrew, what can you do, eh? Let's get back at it.
Dean's got himself a drive-through penalty.
Was Dean naughty? And probably the fact he caused the incident where he ended up going over the top of Steph Piccoli, to be honest.
Yeah, well, someone said in chat that it was actually Mitch Noble.
No, that wasn't.
That he went over the top of.
Was that?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah,
Piccoli.
I don't know. I don't know, but that's what one of the lads said. There's a big bottleneck to behind Keegan Caldwell, isn't there? Ethan Cale, Justin Clayton, Thomasina, Jamie Davis, Jason Depp, Tim Schmellenberg.
This is Steph.
664.
Oh, it might have been Noble because Dean's already gone up in the air there. Steph just had to slow
664's
down.
got himself a drive-through penalty. Tim Schmellenberg for incident responsibility as well. So I'm not sure which one that was. Obviously, the team are all unpacking everything as we speak. We've just hit the 13-minute mark in the 40-minute race. Are we going to see? We're going to have to see a pit here at some point, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to have to be fairly. What do you reckon? Around a 25-minute mark.
Yeah, I think generally they're sort of 25 to 30 minutes. If they've done fuel saving, they might last a little bit longer. But at the moment, Gowans has got Horton tucked in behind him. Watson's up the road by 5.5 seconds. The man is literally a machine and is just absolutely dominated there.
Race control's finally catching up on the sound of it. Tyler Sheaf's got himself a drive-through penalty as well.
Oh, Joshy Horton's now disappearing. Oh, mate, come on.
This is going to do wonders for the title fight, isn't it?
Oh, this is going to mix it up. This will mix it up here. The only real sure of that is Watson's out in front. You know what I mean? Other than that, I think we're going to have a right little mix-up, little shake-up through the order.
Yeah. It's going to be consistency. At the moment, I'm seeing the names that I'm seeing that are consistent. Dougie Gowans, Darren Fahey, they might not be winning the races, but they're consistently up in the top 5. Joshy Horton, we know he had a killer race last week as well. So this top 5 is going to be lethal.
Yeah, Caldwell and Cale, they're literally side by side at the moment. Caldwell's trying to go on the outside of Cale, coming in through the right-hander now before we go into Mercedes. You can see Caldwell's there pushing him. He wants that outside line. He's going to make Cale think about it. Caldwell's got him defensive from Clayton. King's had an incident of some shape or form. He's gone round. Now it's all about Cale and Caldwell. They're continuing to fight. We've still got Gowans and Horton. We're keeping an eye on it. But at the moment, it is here that's kicking off. Now coming into the left-hander of Sachs Curve. Hard on the brakes. Round they go. Use that banking.
Nice. Yeah, tuck that nice. Get the camber on the inside of that corner.
There it goes.
Bradley Mays is going to drive through.
Incident responsibility?
Yep.
Yeah. Seems to be a regular thing at the moment.
Yeah.
On board with Keegan Caldwell now into turn 1. Bouncing over that curb. Coming into the turn number 3. Hard on the brakes goes Caldwell. He's going to dive Cale. Not going to make it work. This could be a three wide situation here because behind that is Justin Clayton and Jamie Davis. Who's going to do what? Who's going to go where? Watch the draft to Caldwell. Watch the draft to Clayton. Here we go. It's a double draft. He's going to go dive through the middle. 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen, coming into the spit scare hairpin. Wow. One of them's laid on the brakes. It's contact.
They've given each other space. That was very close. Well done, lads.
Davis is in there. They're 2x2 now as well. Cale, Caldwell, then Davis and Depp. Continuing to scrap here as in this left-hander we go. Oh, it's just constant fighting all the way through this. You see Clayton has cleared Caldwell. Clayton's going after Kale. But these 5 cars having a right little ding-dong.
Yeah, he's actually just called something in. Caldwell's actually chatting to race control about an incident earlier on. Caldwell's just been told to readdress his position so for the pass that he made.
Readdress to who?
I'm not sure. Couldn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
But he has to readdress the position. But he's also just asking about a ticket he put in earlier on. The times out there are going crazy. Josh Horton's just pulled in the fastest lap of the night, the 1:29.547. He is just gone 2 1,000ths faster than Marcus Watson. That's how close these boys are.
And nuts. Bernie's managing to hold on to 5th at the moment. Overall, Clayton's in there. Caldwell's got Davis tucked in right behind here. Davis going to try and make the move forward. Is he going to try and get Caldwell? Not this time around. On the bottom screen at the moment, maybe we can put the Wakefield Kurt Heath battle as they're fighting down in the AMS at the moment. Through goes Davis now, coming into Mercedes. He's going to try the outside line of Caldwell. Caldwell squeezes him off, says nope. You can have a car's length, but that's all you're allowed, dear sir. As he continues to fight here, but they're losing time to the guys in front here, Steve. 1.1 seconds at the moment, and it's expanded to the 2 guys in front.
Big time. The Joshy Horton, he's got 5 seconds on the back of Marcus Watson. And these guys their times are very consistent amongst each other here, but Marcus is just, every lap is just on point. Every corner, every apex. He's got clean air. He's got nothing to battle with, but so is Joshy Horton. He's got 5 seconds behind, and he's got no pressure from Doug at the moment, so he needs to lift it up a peg, and he's trying to. He's just done a faster lap than Watson, but long way to go.
Yeah, Caldwell going to run alongside Kale here. He has finally got through.
Caldwell has just got himself a drive-through penalty for failure to readdress.
To who?
I'm not sure who he's supposed to readdress to. I don't know. He would. RC has told him, but I couldn't hear it. But so failure to readdress. He's been out there for a while since he said it, so he is being given a drive-through penalty.
Oh, I bet you that's not going to go down well, especially if he doesn't know who he's got to readdress to. Darren Fahey.
He'll know because RC yelled it out, but I couldn't hear it. That's all.
Dougie Gowan still tucked in. Bernie 6 seconds back. He's got 1.2 to Clayton. Caldwell still continuing to fight with Ethan Kale. These 5. Well, go on.
Gowans and Fahey are fighting for that final podium position, and they're not giving up. 3 tenths to 5 tenths to 2 tenths. They're really fighting it very, very closely. Kevin Wakefield's taken away down the bottom from that little fight they had with Ratcliffe and Kurt Heath. Kurt Heath has been passed by Shane Ratcliffe.
Caldwell's in.
Yep, there he is.
Is he going to park this or is he going to drive this?
Oh, he'll drive it. He's got someone else that's gone in, Jason Depp. I think Jason Depp's gone in for the first of the pit stops to do a bit of an undercut to catch up to Nathan Varney.
Yeah, well, he's made the most of Caldwell, isn't he? Caldwell now drive through. Through he goes. He might as well there because Caldwell's given him the opportunity to cut him because Caldwell's got to go it again. Gowan's sitting in behind Fahey now. 20 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. We've got a couple of battles appearing on the screen. We've got a couple of battles teetered out as well here. So we'll keep an eye on this one as we continue on now through the right-hander coming into Mercedes. Gowans has got Fahey locked in. Can he get hold of him? That's going to be the question here as well. Hard luck, Keegan. I think it was a Velocity SimLab curse going on in the last few seasons. Oh, Matty Gerard. Blimey, if you come at me with a proper conspiracy, son, then I might get behind it, but not that one.
Velocity SimLab's curse. Maybe someone did some voodoo. Maybe the other Velocity team did some hoodoo. They burned some paper or some clothing on a fire over the break.
Or a little doll or something like that.
I know they love to tease each other.
Hoodoo voodoo with a little doll in the background there. Yep. Who knows? But come on, son. Give me something else, Matty. Give me something else. Other than that.
Here we go. bit of chitter-chatter going on in the background.
Yeah, Hudson's got Tyler Sheaf in front of him at the moment. Sheafy's got Proctor up the road.
Has Sheafy done his drive-through yet?
Yeah, he's done 2, but one of them was a stop. So he has stopped at the same time here. So for Tyler Sheaf, he's got to try and get his way forward over Andrew Proctor with Brad Hudson, who's trying to come at him as well. Hudson in that 662 machine on this one. But everyone else is cheating.
Davis.
Oh, Matty.
Davis is on Cena at the moment. I might switch to that down there.
Yeah, Andrew Cowan has gone and got himself into something with somebody. Is this going to be down into Spitzcar? It is. I think Cowan's just going to go in too hot. System's going to pick up that he's had an incident.
He's trying to get out of the way as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately on that one, Kevin Wakefield now with Jason Depp and Shane Ratcliffe, and all of these is 2x2. You can see it. Caldwell ended up down in 18th, 7th in class at the moment. He's just gone and made a position over Depp. Depp, let's not forget, has pitted. Caldwell has not pitted. So that will change again. But Kevin Wakefield up behind Shane Ratcliffe. Currently at the moment, group splits on the left-hand side. AMs, Pro-Ams and Pros, all there ready for you. You can have a look. Clayton and Verney leading their respective classes, but I do expect Clayton to be going up to Pro-Ams after this one. I think it's a little bit quick for the pros here. That's probably why we had Cam Hardwick in the interview room last week.
This is true.
This is true.
Yes, this is true. The pits are starting to come through now, so...
Wakefield's in.
Yep.
What about...
a few drivers going through. The top, Jamie Davis has gone through.
Yeah, Davis is the first of the pitters on track, but he's got Alan Dawson. He come out right between Alan Dawson and Tim Schmallenberg here. He really didn't need that. He needed a little bit more clean air for Jamie Davis. He didn't quite get it. He's got to clear Schmallenberg and try and get on his bike. You can see they're going to send it free wide regardless, because, you know, why the hell not? Like, let's have a go at it here. Free wide down into Spitzcar. Oh, Davis made it through. Dawson running deep. Schmallenberg gave him room. Carl Ridley's on his way back through and has joined on to this one as well. The Carl Ridley's there. Oh,
that was dicey, wasn't it?
It was a bit. Matty Gerard, they're getting worse, or paying RC under the table. Deary me.
The question is, Gerard, why aren't you on track?
Yeah, the question you should be asking, is Michael Jackson still alive, Matty? There you go. We're going to have a proper conspiracy debate. Let's talk about that one.
You really made me choke on my mineral water, mate.
You know what I mean? Well, we're going to go down that road. We might as well, you know what I mean? Not whether or not your team's getting bullied by everybody, Matty. I think it just might be a skill issue.
I heard Michael Jackson's on a holiday resort with Elvis.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. Or Elvis is a practicing preacher in North America somewhere. I don't know. There's loads of it going on at the moment. Diana's hiding under a rock or something, literally. I don't know. There's all going off here with the conspiracies this season. Yeah, one of them, Matty, nobody's talking about, funnily enough, is Velocity having a bad time or getting paid off by RC.
Who's that going off slow, staying out left?
There was somebody out the side there as well, but Verney has got Kale in front. He's got Clayton in behind. They've all pitted now.
Danny Davidson's just set the fastest lap with a 1:29.
Verney, you've got to come on, son. Where's your Steely's gone? It's just not quite on the defense, is he?
Yeah, he's on the cusp of
greatness.
He's a good driver, but he's on that cusp of taking it to the next level. He's just got to back himself a bit more, just be a bit more confident. That's what it sort of seems like to me. Maybe it's not, but I think he's got the quality. He just needs to push it just a little bit harder.
Yeah, just worried that obviously if he does, there's a back marker in between these two at the moment, and I cannot work out who that is. Who's that? 440? Is it 440 on the front of his car? 443. That's Callum Rossender. In between Verney and Horton. There you go. He's out the way now. Bernie did not need that, and if he lets Horton go, he's going to be under attack from Davis. Now, the difference here is, Mr. Vernie's son, you can allow Horton to go, but now you're going to have to pick him up, mate. You're going to have to grow some kahunas and literally defend like crazy because Davis is coming. There's a whole left-hand side to the track here, mate. You're going to leave that door open. He's going to come in and burgle you.
Yep, 100%. 100%. Looks like everyone now... Has everyone pitted on your system, JP?
Yes.
Okay. So we've got Nathan Varney, pitted lap 16. Shane Ratcliffe's the only one that's got left to come out. Okay, so Marcus Watson has got himself an 8-second lead. Whoa. And Dougie Gowans is lost a little bit of time during that pit stop of the 1.5. But then they've got 11 seconds. They gapped it.
If you're ever going to drive me bonkers, Nathan Verney, it's going to be now.
It'll be tonight.
Davis has just gone past him as well now. And there was just no defence at all. It was kind of like a let him go. But you almost want to see him get grrr. You know, you almost want to go down to his rig and slap him around the head a couple of times and say, right, now go and do it. Do you know what I mean? Because he, as you said...
Get fired up, son.
Yeah, get fired up. He's got the potential... But he's just...
You're definitely not the what's that famous motivator, Robinson?
Mate, I would literally go in there and a couple of slaps around the ear roll. Say, come on, what are you doing?
Old school, Ferguson style. Throw the boot at him.
Yeah, mate, because at the moment, if he now backs up, he's got 13 minutes. He's got Cena coming at him. And Cena knows... that basically he can go and overtake, right? He was the only one that managed to clear De Bono at the end. So Bernie now's got to sit there and think, right, what am I going to do? I've allowed Davis to go through because, let's face it there, you defended, well, you know, about as good as a Tottenham Hotspur football team this season, and it just literally floodgates went open. You know, he's got to try. There's a whole track to move around and defend, and Jiggle is, you know, he's got to do something, and at the moment, he's just not doing nothing. And if he continues like this, then the championship is just going to be puffing away from him bit by bit by bit because of the fact that he's sitting there just letting people go. You've got to, if you want to be considered and you really want to have a go at something for Nathan Verney, he's got to put up more of a fight. At this moment, he's ahead of Cena, he's ahead of Ratcliffe, you know, he's ahead of Depp. Davis is his main thing. You know, he is the main competitor to Verney. I don't get it.
Definitely is. Definitely is. Look, it might be, he's going to need a breakout race, I think. He's going to need that race where he's done really well and he gets his confidence up. I think that's all it really is, confidence. He's always been a fairly decent driver. He just needs to jump it up another level.
But this is the thing. If this man gets remotely close to Verney, Cena ain't going to sit there. He ain't going to, you know, he's not like a puppy. He ain't going to sit there and sniff Verney's rear end, is he? He's going to want to go through on him. And you know what I mean? He's going to go through on him. And Verney's got to decide whether or not you're going to be, you know, brave boy and defend, or just roll over and get your belly tickled like my little dash hound. Is I don't know. I don't know. I'll send Bernie a message. Right, mate, this is what's going to happen next week.
Get ready for some Verdi coaching by JP. I might just turn around and give you the bird.
He may do. He may watch his back and go, JP, like he'll drop me a DM. Like sometimes I do receive DMs from drivers, which is nice after, but sometimes they're not always nice. But, you know, this is the thing. I just think as soon as Cena gets there, Bernie's going to be down into third very, very quickly. But there we go. Jason Depp is out of an incident now as well. I'll stop bashing on Nathan Verney. You've done really well, mate. I'm not bashing. I just want to see some more lion out of you, okay? At the moment, I'm seeing a little pussycat. So there we go. Kale's in the mix.
A few guys that have not come back on. I don't think Baja, De Bono. Have they come back on?
No, who are you talking about?
Lewis Baja.
Who's that?
De Bono, Brody Mays. Have they come back on? No, they haven't. Those three.
Who's Baja?
Oh, Lewis. I don't know. But how do you pronounce his name? I'm stuck on that one, mate. I'm not usually stuck on names, but that one's I'm stuck on that one.
Horton's gone round.
Bourget.
Yeah, that was it. Something like that. Horton's gone round and dropped down the order. Davis has still got Verney. Cena's coming at him. He's got about a second at the road at the moment. Cena's using, I believe that is Dean Sinkovic in front of us. Currently getting towed along here for Thomas Cena. He's bringing that gap down to Verney. Kale's in the mix, but he's got Clayton who's leading the AMs. I think that's definitely going to change after this week. Recommendation, RC, possibly a Pro-Am going on with Justin Clayton, being that we've got an AM in fifth.
I've got one of the other little battles that we've got going on at the moment. Depp, Schmellenberg and Tesoriero on the bottom. These boys are swapping and changing a little bit. Schmellenberg's putting a lot of pressure on top of Depp. He's just taken him on the inside line. Oh, what's going on? Depp is really slowed down heaps there. He's got damage or something.
Yeah, I think he has.
And now I think he's trying to readdress. No. He's ended up in the wall. What's going on?
Which wall did he hit?
I don't know. Was that Cole Ridley that hit the wall?
Hold on. So this is the one we saw where he ran in deep. No, it might have been Tesoriero.
Someone else has just pulled over as well. Tesoriero's pulled over.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, so he's rotated. Oh! He's going to get pinned for that. He's going to get pinned for that.
Here comes Ridley. He's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he's pulled right out in front of him. Who was that?
Ridley.
No, who pulled out in front of Ridley?
Tesoriero.
Oh. Hold the brakes, lads. Hold the brakes. Be predictable.
Yeah.
Maybe he was trying to get out of the way, but that wasn't the way to get out of the way.
No,
and there he is parked up there.
He can surely go round here.
RC has just asked him whether he's going to request a tow or he's waiting for a mate.
What is he doing? He can go.
I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's left the car.
Oh, he's gone.
No, now he's gone. Now he's towed.
Yeah.
So he was sitting there for quite a while and RC was trying to get his attention.
Oh, dearie me. Ridley's luck has gone kaput. Well, Courtney, you did say it, so you're not blaming us for that one. You did put in the end there. He's had a good run. There goes Carl Ridley on Jason Depp. Coming into Mercedes now. Ridley's got to try and run around the outside. He's not going to be able to get there. Depp's going to hold it on. He puts his nose under the exhaust. He's going to try to cut back now as well. But currently at this moment in time, Ridley is still continuing to fight here as he still carries on. And now...
Jason Depp, he's thought about coming across then and just played it safe. Excuse me, he just got raped there. Lost 2 spots in one go.
You can't say that.
What did I say? Wrapped?
Oh, yeah, that was the one. You got wrapped. Yeah.
You got wrapped there.
Yeah, he just gave him a big old Christmas present there for Carl Ridley and Alan Dawson. Anything else you heard? It was just a misinterpretation of the sound and the...
yeah, it was me burping at the same time.
Yeah, that's what really happened.
Ethan Cale and Justin Clayton are having a fight out there for 4th and 5th. They just swapped positions again. So they're really nice and tight going for it. Ethan looks like he needs some new sponsors out there.
Yeah, his livery's not loading. I've tried 2 different programs. Him and Jamie Davis are not loading, and neither is Marcus Watson's. Ridley and Dawson, I think Ridley just had a slowdown there because he's just allowed Dawson to go through. So Dawson has gone through on him there.
I'm going to go to Schmellenberg and the boys down the back having a bit of a tussle.
Yeah, 5 minutes to go. They're all starting to settle down just a little bit here. Gap starting to appear. Where are you at this moment in time, and how... Oh, you are close.
I've just gone down to Schmellenberg, Ratcliffe and Hudson, down in 15th, 16th, 17th, having a bit of a bromance down the back of the track.
Yeah.
Dougie Gowans has been sitting around the 8/10s for a while. No real impact on Darren Fahey. Their lap pace is literally 1/100th difference. So they're pretty much just going through the paces, and they've gone away 12 seconds off the back of Justin Clayton.
They're coming. He's coming. I just feel like I should be playing Jaws music now for Nathan Verney. Cena's on his way. 1 second away at this moment in time.
4 minutes left.
Closed him up from 2.5 seconds. Last time out, 1:30.
7-9. Request a tow.
That might be Caldwell. Or is it Kale?
No, 399. 399 is requested a tow.
Caldwell, yeah.
Yep. He's been cleared and he's towed. So there'll be definitely no safety car there.
Is he going to catch the curb? Watch this on that sausage curb. Spin.
Oh, that
bang.
curb. You've got to be careful there. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. There goes the rear wing.
Look at the impact on that. That car's cooked.
He's stuck in the wall.
Yep. He can't move.
No, he's literally stuck in the wall there. You can see Cena still closing up now. It's now down to 9 tenths. We're going to look at Ridley because Ridley's got Dawson and Depp in and around him. Then we've got Hudson, Radcliffe, Schmallenberg has settled down a little bit. Was on the bottom right-hand corner. Now Ridley's here again. Dawson's there. Depp's tucked in behind. Keep an eye on the Cena Verney. It is coming down quite slowly, but 37. Oh, Ridley!
What was that?
Bro, I think he got a big old snap.
Josh Horton just got the fastest lap of the 129.149.
Watch this snap. Oh, sausage curb. Oh, Carl Ridley.
Oh, he's missed the wall at least.
Yeah. Watch this wheel. Watch this wheel. Up the sausage curb.
Yep.
Unfortunately for Ridley, he's gone round. Courtney, unfortunately. Nathan Verney, he's there. Knew it. I knew he was going to come at him here. Oh my God.
Take a deep breath, mate. Take a deep breath.
Don't.
Watch. 2 tenths in the back of him.
Watch this. By the time we get down at the end of this next lap, Verney would have lost it. I'm even going to stand up for this one because I feel this is going to happen. It's going to go bonkers here, I'll tell you that much. This is where Verney's now got to show us again. He isn't this little puppy. Is he going to bring the lion? But he's got Thomasina coming at him. Half a second back at the moment. 38 minutes to go. We're not quite on the final lap. Where is Mr. Watson in all of this? He's on his way round Spitzker. Yeah.
I've got him on the bottom screen at the moment.
We'll keep an eye on Marcus Watson on that bottom right-hand corner for a minute, guys, just to make sure we don't miss the ending. Not that we've ever done that before here either. No, never missed a winner going over the line. Right. Don't know what you're talking about. Say, stop it, will you? Give us a bad name here, mate. We're supposed to be professionals.
Doesn't get any better than this, mate.
Right. Oh.
JP and Sinker on a Thursday and a Wednesday night.
Oh, here we go. Cena's tucked in behind. Oh, defend! Stop giving up the inside line!
Well, he's got the pace out there, but is he going to hold the angle off?
He's going to sweep round the outside. Cena's just going to go right round. And you left the door wide open. You might as well just invite him in, got him to stow your TV, your sofa, and you might as well sleep on a blinking
ready for an email
chair.
from JP.
Do you know what? It just drives you bonkers because you know how close Verney is to being up there at the front. If he could just defend.
I just watched Marcus Watson drive up the back of a guy to get a draft, and I'm thinking, dude, don't play that dangerously. You just don't know what that back marker's going to do.
Yeah.
And it's Tyler Sheep, I think.
Oh, you definitely don't know what Sheepy's going to do.
No, you don't.
You know what I mean? You definitely don't want that one, right?
You'd want to take I'd rather cut the grass to get around.
Yeah. Final lap of the race. We will.
Horton. In the pits?
Nave, get him! As he's now going to try and run here. Is this attack better than this defense? He's trying to go around the outside at the moment. Cena's giving him the door. Coming into Spitzker. Round they go. It's going to be the final lap. I'll pick up on Watson in a minute. But I don't think he's going to get there. We'll put Marcus Watson on the main screen as he's going to go and take the win again here in race number 2. Marcus Watson comes over the line. It's a win. 2 in a row for Team Max Boost. There he goes. What's going on with Fahey? Fahey's there. Gowans is there. It's going to be very close between these guys. Oh, don't. It's going to drive me bonkers otherwise. Fahey comes over the line. Gowans comes over the line. We'll pick up on Justin Clayton, who takes the win in the AMs. I think that's going to be his last win in the AMs before he gets moved up to Pro-Am. Kale's going to come over the line as well. Davis is going to take the win in the Pro-Ams. Want to pick up on what's going to happen here. Vernie and Cena. Cena comes over the line. Vernie loses it.
Yeah. 0.35.
Yeah.
0.35.
Cam Hardwick takes second place.
Cam Hardwick second. Nice work, Mr. Hardwick.
Well, we know if we got this wrong,
man.
but if blinking Cam jumps in the interview room and goes, I won the AMs, and we're like, oh my God.
Yeah. We're going to say, right, is that why you're the admin for the Formula Super Lights now?
Yep. Exactly. He's an
Mate,
admin.
what a bit of action tonight, huh?
Oh, dude, it's been great, isn't it? You know what I mean? We've had some good finishes. Nick Martin's coming over the line as well, tucked in at the moment. Joshy King has got Kevin Wakefield in front of him. We've had some good action, and I think, to be fair, you know, the track has delivered that, and that's the thing. You know, they've really gone and delivered what they should have done here. And it's been great, but it's been one of them nights where we sit there and fully enjoy it, but God, Jesus Christ, does it get frustrating at times as well. Right, let's bring you up the results here. Marcus Watson is your winner with Darren Fahey in second place and Dougie Gowans in third. That's your 1, 2, 3 in your pros. Justin Clayton, I think that's the last win in the AMs you're going to have, dear sir, before you go up to Pro-Ams. Ethan Kyle in behind that. And we've got Jamie Davis taking the win in the Pro-Ams with Thomas Cena and Nathan Verney. That's your 1, 2, 3. Cam Hardwick, 9th overall, second in the AMs there with Tim Schmollenberg in behind. And Jason Depp, Alan Dawson, Brad Hudson, Shane Ratcliffe. Nick Schmollenberg rounds out the AM podium with Nick Martin, Kevin Wakefield, Josh King, Josh Horton. And now we go into the lap runners of Tyler Sheaf. Further back from Tyler Sheaf, we've got Andrew Cowan, Andrew Proctor, Mitch Noble, Dean Sinkovic, Callum Rossender, Kurt Heath, Matthew Foe, Carl Ridley, Steph Piccoli, and Zach Barton. And then behind that is Danny Davidson, Keegan Caldwell, Matt Tesserio, Bradley Mays, Dylan DeBono, Lewis Bolger, and then the guys further back who are under RC. But there's your 1, 2, 3, as you see them sitting on the grid there, looking rather beautiful, of course, here as well. So there we go.
Good on them. We used to make them always go back to the pit lane, the winners, so we can get nice photos of them and stuff like that. But Hamish would would forget to go to them, and then they just go, bugger this.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have a look at, I'll tell you what, let's go back live then and get a nice little shot of these three. Oh, no, they're not. There's one.
They're gone.
Oh, well, I'll go back to what I was doing now as well. So we're going to bring in your Pro-Am winner here. One, Mr. Jamie Davis, who's taken the win in the Pro-Ams here. Jamie, welcome in, bud. How are you?
Thanks, JP. Yeah, I'm not too bad.
You sound happy, mate.
Yeah, no, I was relieved to get that result.
How difficult was it out there?
Yeah, there was a fair bit of carnage, and yeah, trying to keep off those sausage curbs. So yeah, just trying to stay clean, and yeah, that netted me the result for this race too. Then.
Yeah, it definitely did as well, mate. And that's the thing, isn't it? You know, you're leading the championship at the moment as well. You got well ahead of the likes of Depp, Ratcliffe, Cena was in and around all throughout the race as well. How difficult is this Pro-Am's going to be?
Pro-Ams are definitely no slouches. Yeah, so I've won the championship before just being clean and consistent, so that's definitely the plan.
Yeah, it definitely will be, mate, as well. And how do you feel about some of the tracks we've got coming up as well, to be honest?
I'm looking forward to it. Bathurst is going to be pretty cool. That's one I'm definitely looking forward to. And yeah, Phillip Island to round out the season. It should be all right.
So Detroit, Osherslade and Alton Park, Sandown can all go out the window as long as we've got Bathurst and Phillip Island.
Detroit's a great track, but in these things it's going to be bumpy and chaotic. So yeah, so it'd be survival of the fittest around there.
Right, okay, mate. Well, we'll keep an eye out on that one. Jamie, anyone you want to shout out? Oh, what's happening with your livery, sir?
Livery delayed a week. Yeah.
All right, mate. No worries.
Yeah. Thanks to CC Forge, Cataclysm Computers, Simrigs.com, Shockworks, the boys at Project 36. They helped me a lot, and really teaching me a lot more patience. And dedicate this win to me baby girl, Ivy.
Awesome job.
Nice work, mate.
Well done, fella. Congratulations, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you very much, guys. Take care and stay safe.
Will do.
Good luck, buddy.
All right, while we're here, I'm going to bring the AM winner in as well, possibly his last win in the AMs before he gets assessed and put up into Pro-AMs, but it is Mr. Justin Clayton. Justin, welcome in, bud.
G'day, guys.
G'day, mate. How are you?
Oh, exhausted after that race.
Yeah.
Took a bit out of you, did it, mate?
That'd be a yes. Showing pace, mate. Do you reckon this is going to be your movement up to Pro-Ams?
Hopefully. This is actually my first race for the league because I didn't have the other tracks and recently joined as well. But I'm hoping to, get up there, get some points.
Yeah, I'm going to
hopefully get some wins.
Yeah, I'll see where they're going to put you, mate, up here as well, because AMs, you've got a big gap to some of the AMs in behind you as well. How do you feel about some of the things we got coming up here as well? We got Detroit, Mount Panorama, Oschersleben. Any of them your favourite tracks?
Well, as an Aussie, I have to say Mount Panorama, but sounds like lots of walls.
You don't have to, mate. I'm English and I hate Silverstone, so, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it too much, honestly. You know what I mean? Don't feel threatened that you have to say.
I'm a big fan of street tracks.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. You like the walls, mate.
Yeah, as long as it's not hidden.
Long Beach is one of my favourites, honestly, so.
Oh, that's fair enough, mate. Well done on your AM win, dude. We'll see where they're going to put you after this one. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
Not off the top of my head.
All right, mate. Well,
family, mum, dad, girlfriend, sisters.
Yeah. Wife, kids, no one.
Well, my brother recently had his kid, so I'll shout out her.
All right, mate.
Nice work, mate.
Well done, mate.
Always good to be a good uncle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Well done. Have a good one, fella. We'll catch up with you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Cheers, buddy.
I think we need to get Dougie Gowans and get him and Justin in a chat room, and Dougie can give him some media training, because now we're going to bring in this man as well, a recognised champion of the GR86s. He's now trying to do it in the SFLs. Is he going to be able to do it? It's the man himself. He walks around with a Zimmer frame during the day. He drives like Michael Schumacher in the evening. It is Mr. Dougie Gowans. Dougie, welcome in, mate.
Hang on, let me just put my oxygen mask back on.
Yeah. I just hope you don't ski as good as Schumacher, mate.
Oh, gosh. I've only ever seen the snow once, mate, and I don't expect to see it again in my lifetime, so I think I'll be right
just
there.
chuck your head in the freezer for a few seconds, mate. No different.
Yeah, absolutely. How was that for you guys tonight? I thoroughly enjoyed that. There were some good battles going on up the front.
Yeah, it was good, mate. A bit frustrating times. I've got, throughout the race, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Hockenheim, not always everybody's cup of tea, Dougie. I think that's the problem. You know what I mean?
Oh, look, I really like it. It's a track that if you attack it, you will get the lap time out of it. So it's a track that I really enjoy, and I think a lot of the guys do too, once they start getting a bit of a handle on it. There's some tricky corners, absolutely, and it will spit you out and make you hit the wall pretty damn hard. But on the whole, it's a track that I think really lends itself to some great racing.
Yeah, exactly. What's the ambition, Doug? What are we going to see out of you?
Oh, just what you're seeing now. I'm just out here for fun and doing the best I can. I've got no hope with the championship. Marcus is just, from another planet, as we know. Darren was on really good form tonight, which was great to see. I had a really good battle with him. Not sure what happened with Dylan. I think he was blinking a lot or something.
Yeah,
like
he was,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
And Josh had a spin coming into pits. I don't think he practiced beforehand. He's still getting used to these cars. Well, yeah, he's still getting used to the cars, I guess, and I think it just caught him out. But as we know, he's rapid in just about anything he puts his bum in. So if he
give him a few more weeks.
Oh, 100%, yeah. So no, just answer your question there, JP. Just here to have fun, mate, and I end up where I end up, buddy.
All right, man. Well, listen, Dougie, it's been a pleasure, as it always is. There was comments on your livery earlier on as well. They said your livery looks wonderful.
Cool. No, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I put a bit of effort into that one.
You definitely did this. Anyone you want to shout out, Dougie, before we let you go?
Just tell my wife to hurry up and get her butt back home. And yeah, she's been away for 6 days. That's long enough. She's got things to do, so I can't keep doing it for her.
She's got clothes to wash. She's got place to clean. Tell her to hurry up.
Mate, seriously, we've got horses, we've got dogs, we've got chickens, we've got cats, we've got bloody yabbies in the pond there, and 2 feral kids.
Mate, I got in trouble the other day through that. My wife turned around and said, "Can you hang the washing up?" I said, "I can't." She went, "Why not?" I said, "Because men don't take part in women's sports." She went nuts. Let's just say, don't say that.
And so
my time she said the dishwasher looks broken. I said, "You look fine, love."
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. And that's when you both ended up in hospital.
Yes, mate. That's why I ended up sleeping on the sofa for the next week. So I ended up doing it anyway. Dougie, it's been a pleasure as always, buddy. We'll catch up with you soon.
Thanks, fellas. See you later. Bye-bye.
Take care, mate.
Good luck, buddy.
We're going to go up now at second place, man. Mr. Darren Fahey here. Darren's welcome in, buddy. Is that your first podium of the season, if I remember correctly?
Oh, yeah, possibly. I reckon. Yeah. Oh, no, I think I had one, but my Discord was playing up and I...
Oh, okay, mate. I was going to say, I've not spoke to you before. How are you, son, anyway?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. Made up. You know what I mean? Is this the first time you've talked to me?
No, I would have spoken to you in the Formula Fords way back when, but yeah, maybe it is the first time this season.
I think it is the first.
I think it is the first time, though, buddy. But listen, dude, how was it out there?
Yeah, it was good. You just had to survive as usual and pace yourself, and you get a result. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you definitely
did,
mate.
Keep it clean. Keep it out of trouble.
Yeah, keep it clean. Wide berth of a few. And, yeah, survival's the main thing.
I can almost hear the sarcasm in his voice there, Steve, when he said a wide berth.
Yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm looking at the team name, and I've been hearing stories about it, that the re-emergence of Kittens, and there's a bit of a blend going on there with Kittens DFR.
Yeah, depends who you ask. It's merger. Merger
takeover?
No, not a takeover. Jeez, that's a bit. That's all Adrian might think, but no, just blended families these days. So we're just blending teams and joining forces.
Well, I'm not going to ask you what pronouns you are, mate.
Oh my God,
you're an alpha.
I'm a bloke.
You're an alpha.
Oh, dearie me. Right. Moving on. Anyone you want to shout out, Darren, before we let you go, bud?
Yeah, JP, I'm going to put an offer out to you. Will you trade that Carlin's hat for a pair of kitten socks and post you wearing them in?
Mate, you send me, mate. I am like a cheap date, dude. You send me whatever you want, and I'll send you back whatever you need.
Oh, geez. Okay, you're cheap. What is it? You're easy, but you're not cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you've at least got buy me a glass of water first before anything else happens.
Just for the fingerprints.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just rape you. Yeah.
That's nice, mate. Yeah.
You know what you said on? What you said on comms?
What? Yeah, something like that. It wasn't me. It was actually Steve. But then he was burping and coughing, so he said wrapped. He didn't say what. Wrapped. Yeah.
Wrapped.
No, he said wrapped. He didn't say that because we're not allowed to say that on
YouTube.
We don't
say that sort of word,
no, because we get in trouble.
Grape.
Yeah, grape. That's the one.
Yeah. I sore throat, mate. Just coughing and spluttering a bit, mate.
Exactly.
Get you on track and support you, mate. Get out of here.
I'm going to say thanks to Leanne and Harper, my little girl. Thanks to the Kitten boys. The DFR boys, we're all one now, really. AML Tech and for all your IT needs. Special shout out to Drew and Amanda. And
of course, I missed the last bit.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, he's gone.
Steven Sinker. Thanks very much.
Oh, all right, mate.
No worries, mate.
Cheers, mate. Take care, yeah?
Love your work,
thanks,
mate.
Bye-bye.
I'm sure there was more in there, Steve, but we missed some of it.
There was, mate. I think he said you and me.
Okay, right. Well, let's pick it up now with the man who's just gotten 2 out of 2 here as well. One, Mr. Marcus Watson. He picked up his nan, he stuck her on the hood, and he drove around Hockenheim like it was just absolutely nothing. And he did it again, taking the win in both races here. But Mr. Marcus Watson, welcome in, buddy.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thank you very much.
Mate, that was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very easy, to be honest.
We're just making it too easy for you, mate. You reckon they're scared of you because you raced for GSR last season?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I didn't expect to be that fast tonight. But more than happy with it. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
like, what have we got to do then? How do we do it? Do we put you in the Formula V and let everybody run SFL?
Or maybe I'll still win.
You know the big question I'm going to ask you at the end of the season. I know the answer already, but who are you going to race for in the Australian Open Wheel Nationals?
Secret. You have to wait and see.
We'll put the pressure on him, JP.
But there's
He'll be
still a
riding for the
chance.
GSR because he's a GSR boy. You've been there for a long while, but that's right. All right, boys. Everyone can just bump him and run.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, I love
maybe
it.
I'll be in an SRW car. Who knows?
Ooh, well, we're going to find
Well,
out,
that's good,
mate.
Look, it's good to see you here. It's good to see you kicking ass. It's good to see you driving really well. Yeah, everything seems to be going really well for you, mate, and you're showing some raw pace out there, which is spectacular.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been an awesome start to the season. I mean, with the heat not really counting last week, but I counted in my books because I won it. So I've won it every single track so far this season, and to get the double tonight, it was awesome. I had heaps of pace, and I mean, my dad told me, and the goal was to be very patient off the start, but I did the complete opposite and got to first in 4 laps. So, but everyone was just leaving the door open. Really, I think everyone was just letting me pass. They wanted me to win.
Yes, we did notice there was a few people who need words about leaving the doors wide open. So yes, there was a couple that we're going to get hold of there. But Marcus, listen, dude, anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
Just my family for all their support. I mean, they've been there for me since day one, and they will forever be there for me. So just my family.
All right, man. No worries. Well,
Excellent.
fella, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
No worries, dude.
Take
Have a
care,
good
buddy.
one. Well, there you go, Steve. Another week down, another week done, and action all the way through is phenomenal.
A lot of fun had too.
Yeah, definitely. We've had a great laugh as we normally do. We're a professional outfit here on SRW.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely, yes. But when you put two old men in a booth together, what do you expect? SLM there as well. Bad luck. Kyle Ridley, P2 Heat 1, but killed twice for the feature. Have a look back at a replay before we go there as well. But there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Listen, there's no interview here. If you can just smash that little thumbs up button, that would be absolutely amazing, as it's completely free. So please do that one. But anyway, here we go. This is going to wrap it up as well. Join us. Well, actually, it's me and Sinker tomorrow for the GR86s, which should be absolute immense fun here this season as well. But as always, I've been JB. I've been alongside Steve Sinkovic. Take care. Have a great week. And you never know, we might see you on the track sometime. Good night.
This is amazing. I was clash heads again. This is like Chaz Mostert and Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down the hill. Sam Noble wants to sniff on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble bottle right now because, tell you what, Bruce Tanak and Jamie Dyke just absolutely drove away from us. This is amazing. I was clash heads again. This is like Chaz Mostert and Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down the hill. Sam Noble wants to sniff on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble bottle right now because, tell you what, Bruce Tanak and Jamie Dyke just absolutely drove away from us.